Welcome to this Tutor to You Sociology topic video on gender differences in education, looking at literacy skills. One out-of-school factor in the differences between male and female achievement has been the difference in literacy skills between males and females, not only before they enter school but also as a feature throughout their education. We know that girls' achievement is higher than boys throughout the education system, and it is thought that this is in part due to their superior literacy skills. Moss and Washbrook analysed data of the number of males and females achieving the expected standard for literacy skills at ages 5, 7 and 11 and found that there was a difference of between 6 and 12% difference in favour of girls who achieved the expected standard in literacy. Furthermore, Connolly found that these differences were consistent across social classes and ethnic groups, suggesting that a pupil's gender is the most significant factor in their literacy levels. So why do boys and girls have different levels of literacy? Well, one explanation is due to their gender socialization. Parents will interact with their children differently based upon their own gender and the gender of the child. Whilst mothers are more likely to read to children regardless of gender, fathers are more likely to read to their daughters and adopt more active pastimes with their sons, such as playing sports and playing with construction toys. The impact of this is that reading is seen by males as a feminine pursuit, and this influences their leisure choices as they develop. Whilst girls' leisure time is spent practicing and developing their literacy skills through reading, conversation and writing, what some refer to as bedroom culture, boys are more likely to gravitate towards leisure activities that involve less literacy skills, such as gaming and sports. This out-of-school behaviour reinforces the differences that occur in the school. So how do the literacy levels impact on achievement? Stating that girls have better literacy levels than boys is one part of explaining the differences in educational achievement. The second part is to explain why better literacy skills improve girls' achievement. We can argue that girls will perform better on coursework and standardised assessments because of their literacy skills, as they understand the language of exams and are able to communicate in a way that answers the questions they are being asked. Mitsos and Brown suggest this is also in part due to girls' greater maturity and organisational skills, which help them to achieve higher grades on assessments. Gorard suggested that the improvements made by girls coincide with the introduction of GCSEs and coursework in the late 1980s, and this can be linked to the better literacy skills that girls display, not only through reading more, but also through taking more time to express themselves in a coherent manner, as opposed to boys who may rush work and only start it at the last minute. However, critics would suggest that coursework only makes up a small percentage of a pupil's grade, and therefore girls must be demonstrating a wider range of skills. Boys' literacy rates were seen by the Department for Children, Schools and Families, now the Department for Education, in 2007 as being one of the main reasons behind the gap between males and females in education. And this was tackled through a number of policy initiatives to improve boys' literacy skills that had mixed results. The Reading Champions scheme and Playing for Success utilised high-profile male role models to illustrate the importance of reading. Footballers such as Frank Lampard talked about their favourite books to try and defeminise reading for younger boys. The new Labour government brought into place the National Literacy Strategy, which incorporated curriculum changes, teacher training and changes to standardised testing in order to improve literacy skills. Whilst the Raising Boys Achievement project had similar aims and utilised similar methods to try and improve outcomes specifically for male students. However, given that the gap remains between males and females, many of these initiatives can only be judged to be partially successful. The differences in literacy skills are evident between males and females, and this can be seen in the number of females entering subjects where higher level of literacy are required. English, history and sociology, all subjects with a large percentage of essay-based questions, are dominated by females, whilst boys are more likely to excel in subjects that are linked to numeracy rather than literacy, such as maths and the sciences. We can also suggest that the process of gender socialization is changing in response to changes in wider society, and this can be evidenced through changes to the subjects that girls are looking to study. However, gender socialization for males has changed less than that of females, with many boys still being socialized into a hegemonic masculinity that rejects feminine activities, and as such boys still gravitate to the masculine domains. And a final evaluation, regardless of social class or ethnicity, boys lag behind females, which provides us with evidence of a difference in educational skills and establishes a correlation between literacy and achievement. But as we know, correlations do not produce cause and effect behaviours, and there are many other factors that could influence educational achievement apart from literacy. That concludes this Tutor to You Sociology topic video on gender differences in education, focusing on literacy skills. Thanks for watching.